throughout my life and throughout my experiences, especially the past 10 to 12 years, I've done it for the experience. What is this going to say, and how is this going to make me feel after I'm done with the experience? More playful, more open-minded, more compassionate, more patient, more empathetic, So I've really leaned into the feelings and the emotions of this experience versus just doing the thing. It's more of a being versus a doing.
Yeah, that's like with running. When I'm like checking my watch, I'm like, oh, how far have I gotten now? Where am I at now? Thinking about like, okay, I got to go 2 more miles, and I'm like counting down the miles. Versus when I'm just like 100% there, I'm thinking about each foot strike, feeling my body moving through space. I'm like feeling my breath. It's a completely different experience. It's like a fuller experience, a richer experience versus the other one, which is like, I'm not really here right now. Yeah. I'm like just thinking about when is this going to end. So I do like that idea of how can I experience this more? Because what else is there? That's everything. We're living experience to experience it, and just being fully in it is all we have.
Yeah, the being versus the doing. That's my biggest piece. I used to do a lot of things to do them versus be them. And I mean, a recent example is my desire to be more than do. It comes at a price sometimes in society that I'm really trying to figure out, where we get rewarded for doing, and being can show up more so as lazy. But how about getting lost in a run where you're just being versus doing? You're going to likely get rewarded for running 10 miles and doing the thing. But how about who you be and who it helped you be during that time? You were actually able to be present in every moment. Feel your foot striking, feel your breath. That's probably the most that you are present throughout your whole entire day. So again, rewarding ourselves for being versus doing, because the being is all we have. The being is presence, and I think putting an emphasis on that is super, super important, because a lot of us do a lot of stuff throughout our days and we go through the motions, but we never really presence ourselves and ground into the moment and actually be. What are your thoughts on that?
100%. Like, so you say reward yourself for being. What does that look like?
Maybe not reward yourself for being, but just dropping into the feeling of being even more, because...
So notice it and strive for it.
Notice it and strive for it, yeah. And you'll find, what I've found for myself is I'm just so much happier. And people are like, how are you so happy? Well, first of all, I woke up. That's a miracle in itself. And second of all, being able to be. You get to walk around your house. If we have the gift of walking around our house, getting ourselves ready for the day, sitting down for our meditation, our morning routine, like you are being that person. That is who you are. And yes, you are doing a routine, but in those moments of doing, you are being. And I think just presencing those moments of when you're making your coffee, okay, you're being present, making your coffee, and you're feeling each scoop. Okay, how does it feel to go outside and feel the sun or observe the trees? That is something you're being. You are being in the moment instead of just doing. You're not just a person doing an outside thing. Like, you're actually there and you're presencing yourself with that. So when you do that, then you're able to be more. And that's what people feel when you show up even more, is that presence and that groundedness. And then in turn, you have more courage and more confidence, because again, you're present in your body. There's so much that we leave out for everyone else to control. External validation, external reactions. There's, we want responsive. We don't want reactive. We want respond. Responding is being in the body. Reactive is externally being emotional, Anyways.
Yeah, it's almost like a cure-all, the presence idea.